What is up, guys and gals of YouTube? So folks, today we are going to be talking about a very iconic coin. It is the holy grail of US dimes. We are going to be talking about the 1894 S Barber Dime. And guys, I'm going to give you a little history on the Barber Dime. The Barber Dime series was actually introduced in 1892. It was designed by Charles E. Barber, and those were minted to replace the seated Liberty design. Now, when we look closely at the Barber Dime, on the obverse side, we see Lady Liberty facing right, with a laurel wreath on her head with the words Liberty, and the inscription United States of America, and of course the date down at the bottom. Now on the reverse side, it actually stayed the same. This has the same reverse as the seated Liberty design, which consisted of an agricultural wreath with the denomination 1 dime placed at the center. The mint mark will appear below the base of the wreath down there at the bottom. You could see an S down there right below the bow. Now, during the course of the series of the Barber Dime, the coins were actually struck at 4 different mints. That included the Philadelphia, the Denver, the New Orleans, and the San Francisco mints. Now, the mintage levels actually ranged from 440,000 all the way up to 20 million coins. That is all except for one date, the 1894 S. Now, what's very crazy, what's very strange is there was only 24 pieces minted for the 1894 S. And here's what's really interesting. The full story of the 1894 S is not really known. They don't know why only 24 pieces were minted. Now, the rumor is that they believe that they were struck as proofs, or at least as specimen strikings, even though the San Francisco Mint didn't usually do that type of thing. That was usually done at the Philadelphia Mint, and it was usually only done to mark extraordinary events in history. However, there were no special events that happened in San Francisco in 1894, so there doesn't seem to be much reason for the special striking of such a small mintage of dimes. Now, of the 24 dimes that were minted, only 9 were known to have survived. Now, of those 9, 2 were very, very worn. In 1957, one of those coins was actually found in a junk coin box at Gimbel's department store and was purchased for only $2.40. Now, there was another rumor of why they were minted. It is said that the superintendent of the San Francisco Mint had them minted as gifts for some important bankers. Another theory is that the Mint's annual audit showed a discrepancy of $2.40, so the dimes were struck to compensate for that. 3 of the dimes were said to have been given to the superintendent's daughter, who allegedly spent one on a dish of ice cream and sold the other 2 in the 1950s. Now let's talk about the value of this coin. Due to its rarity, the 1894 S dime is one of the most valuable coins produced in the United States. In the late 1990s, one of the remaining 1894 S dimes was bought for $825,000, and since then they have sold for $1,035,000 in 2005, $1.3 million in 2005, and $1.9 million in 2007. Then in January of 2016, Heritage auctioned off the finest known example, graded Proof 66 by Professional Coin Grading Service, for just under $2 million. Now, the big question is, where are those other 15 examples of this Barber Dime? Are they in Grandma's jewelry box? Possibly in a yard just waiting to be metal detected? Or possibly even in somebody's collection and they just have no idea what they have? The one thing that we do know, guys, is these coins are worth a small fortune. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please give me a like, subscribe, share, and post your comments down below. We'll see you next time, and as always, happy hunting.